Good morning, folks. Sound of the crows, the bay of the hounds in the distance. We're here at the Covered Bridge Park on the boat landing. I'm gonna go over here and take a look at the dam. Down here at the dam, take a little walk down there. Here are the Canadian geese over here. They're in a cut field over there. They've been hanging out probably all night long, eating the corn and whatnot from that field. But down here, went fishing one springtime. It was pretty cold out. I didn't have hip boots. I was fishing in water knee deep, just a little bit above my knee, and very cold. And I darn near caught my death of pneumonia. It was associated with costochondritis, unbelievable pain in the ribs and the coughing. Holy crap. I never caught a thing that day, but damn near my death. Go down and take a look. It's kind of nice, right? Show you something a little better. There's a little point here. Have an old kids playground. But old time kids play apparati. Nice little location here. Looking here back on the sunrise over the dam. We'll go take a look at some of the old swing sets, and there's even a pitcher pump. As you can see, this big old tree is split clean through, but it's still beautiful canopy of leaves right here on the very point. Another tree is uprooted and leaning into the drink there, but look at this, it's cracked down to the base, and we can see daylight clean through, and the tree is split pretty fair ways, 10-12 feet high. I'm gonna stick my paw right in here so you can see this. Oh, it's got me. No, you can see the size of it. Very interesting, huh? Don't see that every day. I don't anyways. Here's another crack going through it from another direction. This is gonna crack right off. First good wind we get. And there's the moon up there. I've been catching a lot of moon right there in these walks. Check that out. Luna. Yeah, this will probably be the last time that we'll all see this tree. Yes, sir. And over here, you can see the dam. The water's flowing through it. All right then. Pretty cool looking oak leaves. Definitely changing. Big time. Well, here's the school bus. Man, what kind of a moniker is that right there? Somebody tried to scratch in the center of the windshield. Holy cow. Probably won't find many more of these spring-loaded play toys left. You can launch yourself out of them. That's what was fun. See how far you could go without launching. Here is a pitcher pump. Over here is the kind of slides I was brought up on. Oh, it's got a sissy bar up on top. We didn't have sissy bars, we had the launch rails. Yep, it's got a sissy bar. Yep. That's that top handle rail that goes across above here. Yeah, that was for kids to hold on to that were afraid just to jump down and go, and that's what they called those. It was for smaller children and so forth, you know. Kids can be a little bit coarse. I'm not going on that slide, it's got a sissy bar. Man, this is a nice slide. This is a dandy, look at this. Oh yeah, there's the sound, oh yeah. Now look at the impact area down here at the bottom. How many kids that hit that, boom, and took a little tumble and went, I like that, I'm gonna go back up again. And they probably did by the thousands. Now these are exactly the same kind of swings we had in school, in elementary, and coming up, of course, when you get into 8th, 7th, and 8th grade, you're over here sitting on the picnic tables and stuff. You're not swinging anymore. But yeah, it must have been the same company. Went around and sold these. The same rubberized seats, the same chains. Heck, man, look at that. Warning, do not let Ed swing. They knew it was coming. Made in the USA. Right there. Make that plain and simple. There we go. You betcha they were. Yeah. Yeah, you could really get going on these over at Millen Park. They were taller than these. And that is where some of the teenagers actually got going on those from the high school, Loy Norks, just almost across the street. Well, it was across the street. And they'd get going and they'd go over the bar. They would swing and go, boom, right over the bar and back down around. Yep. I could really get going on those. Yeah, those are really cool swings. Anyways, enough of that. I'm gonna go down here and see this dam. It's interesting too, I noticed on the slide, there's a plate right here. I don't know if that was original to it or not. They may have done that to keep kids from falling through the rungs as they got up there to grab onto the, we'll just now call it, in all kindness, that's now the safety bar. That's the safety bar. Right. All right, then. We'll save the sissy bars for the motorcycles and so forth. Let's go look at this water. This being a functioning state county facility, they have hardened the access since I was here last. We could actually walk straight down in here, and man, this was quite a nasty, muddy trail back then. They really updated this. A little chicane here. Oh, here we go again. Every time there's a chicane, you know who comes around? That's right. Good morning. Jackie Stewart coming through the chicane. My Pirelli tires have the adhesion. Beat Mario and Jetty through the chicane because I've got better adhesion. There you go. You heard it from the man himself. Shall we walk out on the dam? Good fishing from up here too. Oh, look at, they moved the buoys way out. Yeah, let's go take a closer look. Here's the St. Joe River. You have the dam. A lot of cement, sculpted types of panels that they connected together along here. And all the gravel and boulders there. Across the top. Other side goes down about 20 feet down into the swamp and below. Look, folks, right down there on the edge, there's a Sasquatch. Look at that dude. You know him waving? It's the shadow of the Squatch. There he is. He's got his hat in hand. Holy smoke. We got to get a close-up. Oh, man. You don't see that every day. Gosh, I hope we don't anymore either. Man, would this be fun to go sledding down. Just saying. Okay, back in the day, the 80s, into the 90s, put in your little boat over here about a quarter of a mile on the right, and motor over here, put it in back here behind us as well. There's two different places of canoes over there, and we'd come right over here and go fishing along the boom, but the boom has been moved way out. Look at the cable attachments right here. That cable out there to the boom. That's to keep people in boats mainly, from going over the dam. Well, the boom was set out here only about, maybe 10 feet in front of, and this is all new up here. This is all new. Before, you had to sit there and climb up this embankment, and this has all been improved. There was some stairs here, these steps, yeah, but mostly it was nasty. But yeah, we'd go and throw our anchors right over the wire there, and then fish. Toss our lures up against the dam itself and catch the fish right out of here. And the power plant's over there on the other side. It has a turbine in it and so forth. But they moved the boom way out. Yep. Sure have. Now, this is all new. Take a closer look. Well, there you go. You can see the gates are closed. It's just leakage coming in from under those floodgates. They open those gates up, and this is like Niagara Falls going down into that first basin. You can see the wall down below, not the one that's all ridgy, the one just beyond that. All right, and it'll just flow over the top of that like you can't believe, into these two retaining ponds, if you will, separated by that center piece of cement. Okay, those ponds right there are about 4 feet deep, 5 feet deep. That's where I was standing. That's where we were standing. We're down here fishing because the fish would come over and get caught in those big pools right there. We go in there and fishing. That's where I damn near caught my duck. Right there. Let's go down and take a look back up in this direction. Okay. Little look right here. These spillways. I was standing in trying to get pike out of there. Yep. Down here in the river itself gets about 10, 12 feet deep. And on down the river. River's low. You can see the high water marks over there on the other side. That right there is, you can see the doors on the side of the powerhouse. Those 7-foot doors. Slide those straight across and push them in. I think you'd match. River's down about 7 foot. That high mark. I've been down here before and seen these trees. There's nothing. You can't see anything down there. Everything's underwater. Yep. Water's all the way up to here. That poor picnic table would be gone. You can see where it's eroded the bank away. Eroded the bank away 4 foot. Yeah. So there she is. Take a walk back. See what's going on over in Leonidas. Gonna look at the old stone school made of field stone in the next video. thank you for coming along with this one this morning. A little two-parter. Actually a single-parter. This one's just of the dam. Earlier one was of the old covered bridge right nearby here, the Langley covered bridge, and the Culbertson Cemetery. Alright. Good fishing. Stay warm. Don't catch your death over a couple of pike.